Let us pray. Iron Bell, lead the prayer. Hello, grade 5. How are you today? This is Teacher Molly. I'm your science teacher. Monitor, please check the attendance. How many boys are present? How many girls are present? Very good. Everybody is present. Are you ready for our lesson in science this morning? Before anything else, I will show you the objective in our lesson. Content standard. The learners demonstrate understanding of how the human reproductive system works. Performance standard. The learners should be able to practice proper hygiene to care of the reproductive organs. Learning competencies describe the parts of the female reproductive system and their functions. Now, I will show you a video on important tips for staying safe during COVID-19. Tip 1. Practice good hand hygiene. Wash for at least 20 seconds. If you can't use soap and water, hand sanitizer is a good alternative. Make sure sanitizer is 70% alcohol. Tip 2. Practice social distancing. Maintain at least 6 feet of distance between you and others. Plan outdoor activities when possible. Avoid crowds. Tip 3. Wear a mask. Make sure it covers both your nose and mouth. If you don't have access to a surgical mask, a cloth mask is a good alternative. Class, always bear in your mind the safety tips. Always bear in your mind the safety tips. Do you remember our previous lesson? Yes, that was about changes in matter in the presence or absence of oxygen. In the experiment, what happened to the lighted candle when you covered it with a jar? Yes, the candle stopped burning because the candle needed oxygen from the air to continue burning. Now, let us have a short activity. I will give you 15 seconds to arrange the jumbled letters to form 5 words that will lead to our topic this morning. Alright, very good. The words you formed are fallopian tube, ovary, uterus, cervix, vagina. I am encouraging you to spell each word correctly. So, what system of the human body we're going to take up? Very good! The female reproductive system and their functions. Class, watch the video of the female reproductive system. The female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is made up of several organs which include the ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, and vagina. It is specifically responsible for producing egg cells and supporting a developing baby inside a mother's womb. The egg cell is only 1/10 of a millimeter, about the size of the diameter of a hair strand. Different parts of the female reproductive system and their specific functions. Parts: fallopian tubes, ovaries, uterus, cervix, vagina. Description and function. Fallopian tube. The fallopian tubes lead the egg from the ovary to the uterus. This is also the usual site of fertilization of the egg cell and sperm cell. Female humans have two fallopian tubes, each connecting to an ovary to the side of the uterus. Ovary. Ovary is a small, flattened, elongated organs on both sides of the uterus, alternately produce the female sex cells, egg or ova, and secretes the female hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Uterus. Also called the womb of the uterus, is a hollow muscular organ located at the lower abdomen. Once the egg has left the ovary, it can be fertilized and implant itself in the lining of the uterus. The uterus nourished the developing fetus prior to birth. Cervix. The cervix is located at the lower part of the uterus. It is a narrow opening between the uterus and the vagina. During childbirth, it expands to allow the passage of the baby. Vagina. Also called the birth canal. The vagina is a hollow, muscular tube that extends from the cervix to the vaginal opening called vulva. It expands to let the baby pass during normal delivery. Different parts of the female reproductive system: fallopian tube, ovary, uterus, cervix, birth canal, or vagina. Alright! What is the important role of the female reproductive system in the reproduction of humans? Look at the illustration that shows the parts of the female reproductive system. Let's discuss each part. Ovary. The ovary produces egg cells as well as the female sex hormones, estrogen and progesterone. Female humans have two ovaries. About 70,000 potential egg cells are already in the ovaries of a female when she is born. However, only about 500 of these eggs will mature. The mature eggs are released one by one every month. Once the female reaches puberty and until she's about 43 to 55 years old, the mature egg cells leaves the ovary through the fallopian tube. Fallopian tube. The fallopian tubes lead the egg from the ovary to the uterus. This is also the usual site of the fertilization of the egg cell and sperm cell. Female humans have two fallopian tubes, each connecting to an ovary to the side of the uterus. Uterus, also called the womb. The uterus is a hollow, muscular organ located at the lower abdomen. It has a soft, smooth inner lining called the uterine lining or endometrium. This lining becomes thicker as it accumulates blood and nutrients to accommodate the unborn baby as it develops. It is also the site where the fertilized egg is implanted. If the egg cell is not fertilized together with the uterine lining, it will break down and is discharged during menstruation. Cervix. The cervix is located at the lower part of the uterus. It is a narrow opening between the uterus and the vagina. During childbirth, it expands to allow the passage of the baby. Vagina, also called the birth canal. The vagina is a hollow, muscular tube that extends from the cervix to the vaginal opening called vulva. It expands to let the baby pass. Alright, let's check your understanding. What are the parts of the female reproductive system? Answer. Brilliant! Fallopian tube, ovary, uterus, cervix, vagina. What part produces the egg cell? Answer. Awesome! Ovaries. Which part can be considered as the most important part of the female reproductive system and why? Answer. Bravo! The ovaries. Do you think it is possible for females to be pregnant if one of their ovaries is removed? Why do you say so? Answer. Excellent! Yes, because if one of the ovaries will be removed, the other one left inside the female will still produce egg cells in the future. Therefore, pregnancy is still possible. Why is the female reproductive system important? Answer. Wonderful! It is important for reproduction. Let's have a game. You answer true if the statement is correct and false if incorrect. Egg cell is the biggest cell in the female human body. Answer? Very good, true. Female humans only have one ovary. Answer? Very good, 2 ovaries. 3 mature egg cells are released every month once the female reaches puberty. Answer. Very good, 1 mature egg. The mature egg cell leaves the ovary through the oviduct. Answer. Very good, true. Fertilization happens in the oviduct. Answer. Very good, true. For our generalization, what are the female reproductive system and their functions? Very good. Let's check. Let's have our evaluation. All right. You get 1/2 crosswise of paper and answer the following questions in 5 minutes. Directions in Test A. Match the functions in column A with the parts of female reproductive system in column B. Write the letter of the correct answer. And for Test B, here's the direction. Multiple choice, write the letter of the correct answer. Are you done? Okay, exchange your paper with your seatmate. Now, let's check your answer. Let's start from Test A. Number 1. A tube that leads the egg cell from the ovary to the uterus. The answer is D, fallopian tube or oviduct. Number 2. A hollow muscular tube that leads to the vulva. The answer is F, vagina. Number 3. A narrow opening between the uterus and vagina. The answer is A, cervix. Number 4. Releases the egg cell and hormones like estrogen and progesterone. The answer is C, ovary. Number 5. Shaped like an upside-down pear. It is where the fertilized egg cell develops in a fetus. The answer is E, uterus. Next, Test B. Number 1. Which of the following organs expand to allow the passage of the baby to the vagina? The answer is A, cervix. Number 2. Which of the following has the smooth inner lining that accumulates blood and nutrients for unborn baby? The answer is C, uterus. Number 3. What female sex hormone is released by the ovaries? The answer is D, both A and B, estrogen and progesterone. Number 4. Which of the following is a hollow muscular organ located at the lower abdomen? The answer is B, uterus. Number 5. Which of the following female reproductive system is also called the birth canal? A hollow muscular tube that extends from the cervix to the vaginal opening called vulva. The answer is C, vagina. Return the paper to the owner. How many got 10? Raise your right hand. How many got 9? How many got 8? How many got 7 and below? Okay, very good. 100% passed the test. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. For your performance task, write a short paragraph on how to take care of the female reproductive system. You read carefully the rubrics as your reference. Class, that was all for today, and I hope that you learned from it. Thank you for watching, and always remember, be healthy and be happy. Goodbye!